Have you ever wondered what your favorite photo would look like if it were painted by Vincent van Gogh? That iconic, swirling, vibrant style is unmistakable. But what if I told you that a machine could learn to paint just like him? It sounds like science fiction, but it's happening right now, thanks to the magic of artificial intelligence. Let's dive into how this incredible technology works.
Behind every moment lies a scientific wonder. I'm Kale, and welcome to SciCurios, where curiosity meets science.
It is not about an AI developing a passion for art or feeling the angst Van Gogh poured into his canvases. Instead, it's a brilliant fusion of art history and computer science, a process called neural style transfer. Imagine you have two images. One is your content image, say, a picture of your dog, a city skyline, or even a selfie. The other is the style image in this case, one of Van Gogh's masterpieces, like the Starry Night or Sunflowers. The AI's job is to take the content from your photo and repaint it using the style of Van Gogh's work. So how does the AI learn a style? It uses something called a convolutional neural network, or CNN. Think of a CNN as a set of digital eyes that can analyze an image layer by layer. When it looks at the Starry Night, it doesn't see a sky or a village, it sees patterns. It meticulously breaks down the painting into its fundamental components. The short, thick brushstrokes, the specific palette of blues and yellows, the swirling textures, and the way light and shadow are represented. The AI isn't understanding the emotion. It's mathematically mapping the visual DNA of Van Gogh's technique. Researchers like the ones who first introduced this technique in 2015 trained these networks using deep learning architectures, often built on models like VGGNET, which were originally designed for image recognition. These systems are incredibly good at identifying and isolating the statistical properties that make a style unique. They measure things like the correlation between features at different layers of the network, essentially. How different patterns and textures relate to each other across the entire painting. Once the AI has this style signature from the Van Gogh painting, it turns to your content photo. It analyzes your photo in the same way, but this time its goal is to preserve the main shapes and objects, the dog, the buildings, your face. Now for the truly amazing part. The AI starts with a blank canvas, which is essentially just random noise. Then it begins a process of optimization. It tries to create a new image that accomplishes two things at once. First, it must match the content of your photo. Second, it must match the style of the Van Gogh painting. The AI constantly adjusts the new image, pixel by pixel, in thousands of tiny steps. With each step, it asks itself, does this look more like the content of the photo? And does it look more like the style of the painting? It's a delicate balancing act. If it focuses too much on content, it will just be a slightly altered photo. If it focuses too much on style, the original subject might become unrecognizable, lost in a sea of abstract swirls and colors. The final result is a brand new piece of art. It's an image that has the recognizable structure of your original photo, but is rendered with the thick impasto, dynamic energy, and emotional color palette that we associate with Van Gogh. Your ordinary photo is reborn as a post-impressionist marvel. What's truly fascinating is that this same process can be applied to any artist's style. You could see your world through the eyes of Monet, Picasso, or Hokusai. This technology isn't here to replace artists. Instead, it offers a powerful new tool for creativity and a unique way to appreciate the masters. It allows us to deconstruct their genius, not in a way that diminishes it, but in a way that gives us a deeper, more analytical understanding of their technique. It's a reminder that art and science are not opposite worlds. They are two sides of the same coin, both driven by human curiosity, pattern recognition, and the desire to see the world in a new light. So next time you see one of these AI-generated images, you'll know the incredible science behind the art. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the world of AI and art as fascinating as I do, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more content.
Science is everywhere if you just know where to look. Thanks for watching SciCurious. Until next time.